government, which means the government which has taken upon itself the responsibility of conducting every affair of human life according to Quran. That is Islamic State. The Islamic State, with the mutual consultation of the Ummah, can change those laws, can make their own laws. Can have addition to them. So this is the position of Ahadith of Sunnah, according to what I have been able to understand from Quran. Then we will have a cup of tea in the meantime. Yes.
We have been attending a colloquium, and during this colloquium a lot of our Pakistani colleagues have been mentioning the word Islamization, and probably as we were dealing with law, the word Islamization was pronounced much more often than the word law or right or anything else. So we are wondering, what does this word mean in Pakistan today, according to all the problems which do arise when it is mentioned, that is it done by the state, is it done by scholars, is it done by ulama, or by other groups in the community, or is it done by the whole community itself? The second question would be related to something else, which is that we notice, or some Western scholars, and I know they are Western, I've been noticing that among the third world countries, almost all the Islamic countries belong to this kind of group, and they have interpreted this kind of weaknesses by saying that it might be linked with the practice of Islam, or with Islam as as you mentioned, deen, but they just mention it as a religion. And we all know that this is not true at all, but we would like to know how Islam could just be used to change the wheel and to modify the whole situation by bringing probably all these nation-states, Islamic nation-states together again, and by changing the situation and modifying the economic weakness of the Islamic world today. As I have explained before, I don't want to say this as an authority. I am no authority. I am a humble student of Quran.
This misunderstanding is lurking, as I have said, both among these Muslims and non-Muslims, when we say that we are Islamizing, we are endorsing Islamic order, and that these Islamic states are doing all these things. There is no Islamic state today. They are the states of the Muslims. There is a fundamental difference between a Muslim and the today and an Islamic individual or an Islamic Muslim or weaker. Quran called this moment basically different. All these states are governed by these Muslims. These are our Muslim states, not Islamic states. The fundamental thing to be an Islamic is, I suggest to you, respectfully, Man lam yakum bima anzalallah, faulaika humul kafirun. Clear wording. Whoever does not judge or decide according to Quran is a non-Muslim. Clear word of the Quran. Can it have, learned gentlemen, two interpretations? Man lam yahkum bima anzalallahu fa ulaika humul kafirun. Belief in the law and regulation of the year, so this is the basic line of demarcation, indication, distinction between a Muslim and a non-Muslim. Before applying it to individual life, there can be some variations in individual life, but when you apply it to a state, the state is in authority to decide the affairs of others. And if this fundamental rule is accepted by the state and acted upon according to it, then it becomes an Islamic state. Islamization would mean that in the Muslim countries or in the Muslim world or in Muslim life, whatever is against the Quran, that must be changed and made